my friends, welcome back. I'm sure by now you have heard about the Apalachee High School shooting. Now, yes, a very touchy subject, but I have some things I need to share with you before they are kind of removed from the internet. Know what I'm talking about? And that is this post right here. Now, of course, we are just speculating here. We are collecting evidence, and I want you to draw your own conclusions based on what you see in these videos I'm going to play for you. I want you to decide what you're seeing here. Also, very important, please keep this in mind. Not only did the FBI already have this specific 14-year-old on their radar, as proven right here, but the high school also received a phone call the morning of the event warning that this might take place at that school and 4 other high schools. My friends, this video is going to blow you away. Take a listen to this. So I'm going to read this for you very quick. This tweet I posted goes on to say, more evidence of multiple shooters in Apalachee High School, up to 4. And I'm going to show you exactly why I'm saying this. I spoke directly to a parent of a student who attends school very close to Apalachee High School. The snapshot is from her claiming there were 4 shooters. And as of now, they told me one was in custody, one was a football player who went after their football coach. We've been able to verify that the defensive coordinator at that high school was shot and is no longer with us. And they are saying 2 more unaccounted for based on this evidence. Now, they also had planned on moving on to another high school. That is something you'll also see within this evidence. In the first video, how did this young kid get from one end of the school to the other? They show a map of 2 areas of the high school in which there were people hurt and shot. For this kid to be able to cover that distance in such a short time just does not make sense. Now I'm going to play you these videos and you're going to be blown away by what you hear. I'm going to show you this interview with a young girl that they posted on Fox Now, and it's one of the more strange interviews I've ever heard. Listen to the words that she uses here. You're going to hear this girl say that the suspect that she saw was one of her classmates, and then watch what the interviewer does not do.
It was flooded with police officers and a lot of deputies.
So I want to be clear. You saw the gunman come to your classroom door?
Yes, sir. He was my classmate.
All right, so right off the bat, she says, this is my classmate. So we're assuming she's talking about the 14-year-old, being that she is 13, 14 herself. And also notice, after she says that it was her classmate, the reporter never presses the question, doesn't ask who it is, how she knows him, or anything. He just skips right over it as if she didn't just say that. It's insane. Now keep listening because it gets even crazier.
What is going through your mind? This isn't every ordinary day. You're seeing the gun. Just walk us through that, because to a lot of people watching, you're young.
Yeah.
You should not have to deal with that. Walk us through this if you can.
I mean, I just kind of got up, was getting ready. I mean, I never, like, a lot of people say that it's something that you never really think is going to happen. It's not something that goes through your mind in the morning, and it's really not something that goes through your mind in the morning. As soon as I got to school, I was excited. I really wanted to be at school that day.
Did you just hear that? Listen very closely. What did she just say?
I really wanted to be at school that day.
I really wanted to be at school that day. That day is today. So why didn't she say, I really wanted to be at school today? Very, very weird choice of words here.
I really wanted to be at school that day.
I really wanted to be at school that day. Unreal. Here we go.
And, like, it was just complete, like, bust, because I was hoping for a good day, and it just turned into a terrible one for families and everyone.
How many gunshots do you remember hearing, if you can even remember how many?
At our door, I'm going to say 4. I remember hearing 4. And then he went to the other classroom next to ours, and I'm pretty sure I heard like 6, 8 gunshots. And then I'm pretty sure he moved on to another hall because I heard more gunshots.
Have you processed this? I don't know if you have. This has just happened. How are you even processing this?
I don't know. I'm kind of in shock.
Kind of in shock. Okay, so that clip right there is very important because there's some mishaps there. You're getting some details from a young child. Yes, I understand that. They may be nervous or anything, but I found out that for any of these children to have been on camera yesterday, they had to have had permission from their parents. So this girl's parents allowed her to do this, or else it would not have been aired. So right away, you're left with questions, okay? Because this came out while they were also talking about the fact that other suspects had gone to the school previously and were witnessed by other students, kids who had graduated. Now, I'm going to prove that to you right now in another video. Okay, now you're going to hear some testimony from a mother who lives in the area, whose children go to these schools and who know children at this school. And after this video, we're going to look at some screenshots of text between parents and children, and then I'm going to show you one more video that has to do with the coach, the football coach, being shot, while the other suspect is apparently on the other end of the school. So here, take a listen to this first and listen to what this lady has to say about kids who graduated already being involved in this event, which would totally rip apart the story that we're dealing with a single 14-year-old kid. Here we go.
This shooter, did they see anybody? Have they heard if that was a student at the school?
Well, they said that it was students, students that
It was students
at the school the previous year, and it was more than one shooter. They said that it was three different shooters because they had heard shots on different areas of the school campus.
Exactly.
So my oldest granddaughter is in the 12th grade. Then I have two that's in the 9th grade. And so my grandson, one of his friends, was shot and killed. And my granddaughter, one of her best friend's sister, was shot in the arm. But I don't know if she's okay.
Okay, so that's some wild testimony. This lady just said that she's heard about at least 3 suspects on the property because of the gunfire happening in different places at the same time. That is also verified on a map because there's a group of people that were injured on one side of the school and a group that were injured on the other. And keep in mind how young a 14-year-old kid is to be able to pull something like this off. All right, so I want to take a look at this screenshot. I was in direct contact with this mother. I have her information. I have everything, the conversation. So this is legit info. And in this screenshot here that she sent me was a screenshot that her son sent her. And here we go. Check this out. Update. There are 4 suspects. 1 has been caught. The one that got caught admitted that their plan was to go to Jaxco School next, another high school in the area. Also, one of the shooters were apparently a football player, and then the coach was then attacked and is no longer with us. So that verifies reports of why the football coach was targeted, and it also verifies that we have at least 3 different suspects. So in this final video here, they talk about how the suspect was carrying out his whatever in the gym area. That's going to be key information because the other part of this incident was on the other end of the school. And take a listen to some of these details. Stuff is horrible.
Over the doorway, that is the gymnasium. We are told that that is one of the locations of the shooting and that the coach went to open a door and was shot.
The coach went to open a door and was shot.
And then on the opposite side of the school in the J
Listen.
hallway, I am told that is another scene of the shooting. And when we looked at a map of the school that a student provided to us, you could really see how far apart these 2 locations were.
This is key evidence right here.
It really was a lot of time that it must have taken the suspect to get from J hallway or to the gymnasium or vice versa. So the 2 locations have a lot of distance in between them. You know, a lot of the students have talked about having to pass, you know, the bodies of either their teachers or students.
All right, so there is some very, very important information. Even this lady here on the scene is talking about how crazy it is that this kid was able to go from one location to the next in such a short time, and also why. Why would this one 14-year-old kid go target a football coach and then go to the other side of the school to J hallway to then carry out something else? This entire situation stinks, my friends. And of course, this is all just speculation and theories I'm throwing around. None of this can possibly be real. You all know that. But I need to know your thoughts, and you need to share this if you can, while you can. I have nearly 500,000 views on this post on X alone. I want to do that here on TikTok as well, and even on YouTube. Let's get this information out there so it cannot be hidden if that's what they decide to do. All right, my friends, appreciate you all. Dig in, check out the X channel, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.